Pork belly, egg fried rice that Uncle Roger won't hate. We think, or we hope. So if you don't know, there's a YouTube creator that goes by the name of Uncle Roger. And he's come to huge fame recently because he has a penchant for criticizing the way people cook rice and rice-related things online. One of my favorite lines is him saying, if your rice is too wet, you f***ed up. If your rice is too dry, you f***ed up. But it's his accent. And he, pretty certain he doesn't have as heavy as an accent in real life as he does in this. He's very funny. So I thought we thought that we would show you what we think is a perfect egg fried rice. We're throwing pork belly in because everybody should know how to make a perfect egg fried rice. Wouldn't you agree, gentlemen?
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell yes.
Maybe we can teach Jamie Oliver something.
Yeah, Jamie Oliver got really beat up by Uncle Roger, as did a BBC chef, TV chef in London or something. She rinsed her rice, and look, we're going to get to the rice part. But first things first will be the egg. There's a couple different ways you can treat egg in fried rice. One is when your rice is ready, you just beat an egg and stir it in. It keeps it a little bit more moist that way. But if you like a drier fried rice, you'll do what we're going to do now and make a thin pancake crepe thing and then push that off to the side, cut it up, put it back in later. Cool? The only thing Uncle Roger's not going to like is the fact that we're doing this on the Evo as opposed to a wok, because if you don't use a wok, in his opinion, you've already fucked up. But it's really just a big cast iron pan turned upside down, so we're going to be fine. Let's make the egg. We'll start by cracking some eggs in our bowl, and we'll go with 3. I'm going to make a decent amount. Uh-oh. Is that shell? Nope, it's not shell. And because we're making an Asian thing today, I'll use the sticks. Perfect. So we'll start with a little oil right here. We'll spread this around because I don't want my egg to stick. You know what they say, Max? If your egg sticks, you f***ed up. Okay, and now we slowly add the egg. So I want this guy thin, right? Just spread him out, let him cook. We're doing nothing to him at this point. We don't need to season it. The rice will be seasoned enough. We don't need to add vegetables to it. We're gonna add vegetables to the whole thing. It's all gonna be great. And then we make sure that it's not sticking. And when it's nice and cooked on one side, we'll flip them over. Just like that. Roll them out. Come right here. Here we go. Give them another 30 seconds and then this will come off. All right, let's take this kid off. We'll put them on the cutting board to rest. Boom. Now, the pork belly can go straight on. Lovely. Spread these guys out. And you get what's happening now. We're just cooking pork belly. It was thicker. I wanted small bites. Cut it down. We'll let it do its thing. And by the way, the oil that I used for the egg was avocado oil, not olive oil, which would be a waste of a good expensive oil. Absolutely not necessary. And one more thing that pisses off Uncle Roger.
And we're not making a salad.
And as he says, no, we're not making a salad. So I'm quite certain Max is going to end up shortening this, but for now, it's just doing its thing. That color, that brown that some of these are getting, that's where we're headed. All right, with the pork belly now looking gorgeous, we're gonna just slide it over a bit. I've turned the temperature around the outside down a bit. It'll keep it warm, but won't cook it too much. But in this pork belly fat, we'll add our onions. Like that. So while the onions start to soften, let's deal with our cooked egg and make a quick sauce. So I'm just gonna do this. Just roll this guy right up. Just get rid of this steam water. And now, just cut these pieces. We'll continue on this side. And then down the middles, just to make them a little bit smaller. And there's our egg. And now the sauce. The sauce starts in a little bowl, and it gets the following. We'll start with a little thick soy, because I love it. Thin it up a bit with a tiny bit of regulation soy.
What's the difference?
The thickness. If you have a dish that you don't want it to be watery when you add the soy, you'd use thick soy. Splash of sesame oil, and by splash I mean a little bit, and some sriracha, and we mix. And because it happens all so fast, you want this sitting at the ready with the egg to go in at the last minute, and it's almost time for that. Let's talk about the rice we need. I love the sound of fresh rice, but fresh rice is death to fried rice because it's sticky, it's mushy, and it won't give you what you want. What you need is next day rice, and that's what this is. I made this rice yesterday. I spread it out on a pan, I put it in the fridge, I let it cool. And now you've got rice that the grains are pretty much individual grains, they're not all stuck together. So when we go to make this, this is gonna give us perfect fried rice. That hot, fresh stuff that we love to eat is not. Got it? Got it. It's more vegetable time going on over here. Right, so we're adding peas and carrots. Look, I don't know that anybody knows what makes absolutely 100% traditional egg fried rice, except the guy that invented it. And we don't know who that is. But that's okay. We like the look that this gives it. This will look like restaurant fried rice pretty much when we're done. Dealing with peas on this is a little difficult. But look, we're almost here. It's a good thing we have everything ready. So, these were just frozen peas and carrots that I defrosted. And I only need them to start getting hot, so we'll try one. Ow. And it is almost hot enough. So now let's bring in the pork belly. Something that we haven't added yet that may or may not piss off Uncle Roger. Well, the ingredient won't, but the timing will. And that is minced garlic, like that. And as always, we wait till it starts to get fragrant before we mix it in. Tiny splash of avocado oil, just a bit. Maybe 15 seconds, then we start to mix it in. And it's time. You know what's next, boys?
No.
The rice.
Yeah. Can't believe Chance didn't know that.
And in we go. Ah, the hell. Whoa, I'm smelling pork. I'm smelling garlic. And now look. But now we want it to fry, so spread it out. Let it all get the heat that it deserves. Break up any clumps. Even though this is cold yesterday rice, still gonna have a clump or two. All right, let it do its thing a bit.
Oh my god, is that thing just spinning in a circle again?
Yeah.
What the f?
And now it's sauce time. Get a little bit out. And we mix. Ah. When the sauce hits the hot rice, the smell is unbelievable. The color change, everything is going perfectly. Swimmingly, you might say. Mix it all in. Should be no white rice when you're done. It should all have this beautiful color to it. And when this is mixed, then what happens? Anybody?
We eat.
No, we add the egg.
Ah, damn it, Chan.
Tell me when you're ready for the egg.
Ready anytime.
Okay. And it goes like this. Beautiful. This, and then it gets mixed in. Wow. You got a picture in your future, Maxie? So even though there's 2 types of soy in here, we're still gonna need a pinch of salt to really enhance all the flavors. So don't go crazy, but you know, be okay with it. Oh my God. Now, boys, do you know what happens now?
Now we eat.
Now we eat. All right, here's my idea. Let's make this kind of fancy in our bowl. All right, now that we're all here, let me just do this. Push it down a bit. Now watch what we're gonna do. We take our little bowl, we'll put a plate right on top of it, and we'll turn the guy over. Push down, and then lift up, and hope that you're living right. And there's your little rice, looking all pretty and everything. The only thing it's missing is some green onions. Because as we all know, green onions belong on top as a garnish, not inside the fried rice.
Jamie Oliver.
Right, Jamie Oliver. So you got your basic pieces here. You got your carrot, you got your peas, you got your pork belly bites, the egg, and just gorgeousness. Flavorful gorgeousness. Rice, individual little grains. It's not too wet. It's not too dry. You f***ed up. It's just gorgeous and ready to be eaten. Hey, right now before I take this bite, hit the subscribe button if you like us. Hit the like button if you like us. You'd like this. Crispy little bites of pork belly. Don't be scared of pork belly. Just like fat bacon. A little bit of heat from the Sriracha is really nice. I can't get this. And the egg, cooked first, keeps this perfect. Oh my God. Okay, whether Uncle Roger would approve or not of this, you should make this. And who's your Uncle Roger to tell us you can't make this kind of fried rice? Right? Right? Right?
Right.
All right, everybody. Holy shit. I'm going to stand here and eat this to death.